but I am still coming through fine, so that's all right. Okay, cool. Start streaming. Okay, wicked. This is the thing now, I'm doing a live stream demonstration. I have just clicked start streaming, so this should be going out live. I'm just going to check my preview pane. It should just run fine. Okay. Oh, live work. Okay. Let's start this properly. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Hello, and welcome to this, what is this? I forgot what I called it now. No. Anyway, God, it's just so horrible working live. Hello, and welcome to this live stream demonstration. I've called it the multicam demo for gaming perspectives. This is one of the cool things I've learned about recently to do with YouTube's live streaming platform, and it's got a multi-camera functionality. So I just want to go over this sort of cool ideas to go around it, and if you look for like other examples on YouTube, it's basically the main thing that pops up. Yeah, I say as this is live, and you might have just seen in the previous bit before I kind of already started, it's going to be a bit funky because normally when I make videos it is edited down and a lot of ums and ers are taken out, but obviously this is see, you've got a stutter in there as well. So I'm not a hardcore professional live person, I'm in front of camera, so I have notes here I'm going to go through, I'll be glancing over, so unfortunately I don't have an auto cue set up, because it actually is just me today in this studio. Basically I managed to pinch it from work for the day. This is actually being recorded, well, live streamed, but also recorded. I'll explain that later on. I'm bank holiday Monday, so you know, things to do in my free time. Yeah, cool. I wish someone was on the other end of this that I could actually interact with, because it seems a little less awkward then. Okay, alright, I'll go over notes now. Cool. Introduction, check. I don't have a pen, it's fine. Okay, so I've actually gone in several minutes into this and I haven't really properly explained a lot about the play that you're looking at right now. What you're hopefully looking at still at the moment is view 1, which is just me in the studio, which is fantastic. And I'm just been rambling and stuff. But above my head, somewhere, probably more over this side, maybe. Okay, you'll see 4 little boxes. Each one is its own individual live stream that you can choose between, but it's all going to the same player on the same web page URL. There you go. And you, let's say, well, how do I put this? But yeah, each one's its own individual live stream that you can click between and basically change the perspective. So now, as a sort of interactive thing, as you're watching a recording of this, what you got, if you could, just click on number 2, which is the second one on the left, and you should come to a cool little clip of an old Minecraft video. I'm just playing that on loop, but could also be a live feed from a game, as well as just a little 2-person setup of a in the corners. Probably some people who have watched a certain like live streams over the winter period this may seem a little bit familiar for them. Obviously it isn't green screened, but you know, you can imagine it being green screened and just being little tiny midget people in the corners. So yeah, obviously if you click onto number 3, you should get a similar view, which is just the one person in the corner and stuff. And then also if you click on number 4, currently that should also be a Minecraft video, but just solely as it is. That's to put across the point of perspectives, basically. Because sort of the one thing I really want to convey about this is, say you've got a whole bunch of people together, all playing games, so playing the same game as, for example, Minecraft. Some people might think that's an obvious choice for obvious reasons and why I've picked that. Reddit. Sorry, it's cheeky wink there. But it's the idea of each person is streaming their own perspective and it's not really being cut in between. There could be a actual multi-camera setup, so the main view is actually the main sort of mixing between it all. Like, so if people just want to watch that, it's great. But say someone really wants to watch one character's view, they can go over to that, click on it, and be like, oh, that's cool, and just stick with that, or another one and stuff. There's loads of functionality and options that come with this. The main point, obviously, is perspectives right now. Yeah, because this is remembering to check my notes again. There you go, not green screen. How does it work? Blah blah blah. I'll go over that. So cool. So one of the advantages of the YouTube live streaming platform is a thing called DVR, which basically is digital video recording. It's the main. Obviously, I'm talking about gaming here, so I can only do the main comparisons to Twitch. When you go into a Twitch live stream, you click on it, and it's pure live stream. Then, if you pause it, it cuts out. Unpause it, and you cut up to the current point. There are other live stream platforms out there which also do this DVR digital recording thing, which you can pause it and it'll sort of carry on, and then you can go backwards. And the other thing with that is obviously, when you start streaming, you can actually go back to when it has started streaming up to a certain point. So say you're coming in like an hour and a half late to the stream, you can still go back to that starting point and work way forward from there. Thing with YouTube, it has like a 4-hour limit on that. So say, okay, if it has been going for 3 hours, that's fine. You can still jump back, start again, all that sort of stuff. But I think the main important thing I wanted to say again with gaming perspectives is a case of, say, you're watching one perspective, or you're watching the main edit that's going through, main vision mix, I should say. And basically, an event happens on someone's screen and you've practically missed it, or you're hearing it being talked about. With this DVR function and changing the perspectives, the idea that you can go to whoever's perspective or screen of that event has happened. That was like, say, like a cataclysmic or disastrous explosion. That's a reference there for some people. I'm sure some people, well, a large amount of people who probably are watching this will get it. It involves Christmas live streams. There we go. I digress. Anyway, so I was talking about DVR. So something bad happens in one person's perspective. You can go click on theirs, and then you can actually go back like 2 minutes just before it's happened and watch it, and probably re-watch it like 5 times, sort of thing, and then carry on with that, which is a lot better than Twitch at the moment. So I'm aware at the current time of when I'm doing this, there is talks of YouTube buying Twitch, and Twitch is completely redoing its players. So maybe when the two sort of come together in some big streaming ball of, I don't know, I'll making innuendos. But yeah, when it comes together, they might be able to carry across this over onto Twitch, and everything could be absolutely fantastic. But at the moment, I'm just explaining it through YouTube's angle, so it's great. So that was one of the pros and cons thing here. Let's double check some other stuff. What am I talking about? It's a good thing I made notes, really. Done that bit. I'll say, okay, there's one problem at the minute, which I've encountered, like doing loads and loads of tests for this, is when this is being live streamed, you can watch it in any, where do I put this, internet browser, which is fantastic. You can watch it in Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, and every other myriad of browsers that are out there. I'm not sure. I think Advanced one, Opera, maybe, who knows. But the point I'm trying to get to is there is actually a weird fundamental flaw, which is surprising as it's Google related. Because basically, hopefully you're watching this as the recorded version, because once you've done a live stream, it records all the separate channels, but then you can actually still give people the link to the player, and they can still choose, which hopefully this is how this is working now. Viewers, yeah, it's great. It works in Firefox, works in Internet Explorer, works in Safari and all the others. Ironically, it doesn't work in Chrome, so you shouldn't be actually watching this in Chrome right now. If you are, you're only watching the first view, the mainstream one camera angle thing. So, yeah. For some reason it doesn't work in Chrome, which is weird because that's made by Google, who also own YouTube. So fix it please, because I'm a Chrome user. I don't like using other browsers. It makes me seem like some sort of Google fanboy. Probably shouldn't comment about that sort of stuff. But you know, that's the main con at the minute, so which is, you know, a bit bad. But it still has loads of pros, just as long as you're watching a recorded version $5. But live, it's absolutely fine. So cool. It's that. This is where it's been recorded. I will probably make. I could actually just download all this and make an edited version, but I lose the point of the edited player. So, no, not an edited player, the live stream player. Seems fumbling my words. One day I will become the professional on-camera live person. I'll probably be dead by then. Alright, I think that's mostly gone through my notes. I kind of winged most of this. I think one of the things I missed was I was supposed to start off with a cup of tea like I always do. It's the same mug you see in all my other videos. Earl Grey without milk and sugar is mental. Right, as you can see here, I've got this laptop with the cool stickers on. I've been using it as a control laptop for YouTube. It's what I clicked start streaming on earlier, and I'm sort of watching it back. It does seem to be working, and I think I do have some audio coming back. I just said about winging it, so there is a bit of a delay. It's about a minute and a half, but that's sort of standard with most live streaming platforms. But if you go back onto player 4 now, if you were actually still there or not, if you were, you probably were only listening to my voice as opposed to my face. I didn't really tell you to switch back. But hey, if we go back over to player 4, there should still be Minecraft. Excuse me, sorry for the audio for that. So it should still be Minecraft in a minute, but I obviously just want to go through a couple of things and how this has sort of come together. I will just shimmy over this way because I have a laptop here which is actually running Wirecast. So, and that will be this one. There's actually a couple more stuff on it since I've taken this picture. I'm still looking towards the camera, but I realise that you should be on 4, so you shouldn't have any video feed me right now, so I can pick my nose and no one ever know, unless you're watching another one, but it's fine. So this is Wirecast on a laptop. Obviously I'm doing this in work, but they've got a lot more kit than me, and they've got several copies of Wirecast running. So I actually have 4 set up on 4 different machines running as different encoders. Encoders is the thing that takes your video feed and codes it, funny enough, and sends it up to the servers where it's being live streamed to. So in this case, it's going to YouTube. There's a lot of little features that make it easier to figure out and automatically sync with YouTube, which I thought was quite cool. So yeah, so I'll go through that again in a minute. This is the studio, so what I'm sort of set up me right now as a camera, which I keep looking at the viewfinder now and again. I've also got this, like I'd say, fallback system. I think it's called fallback, where I'm just seeing the actual camera view back, which is useful. But in this instance, I don't have a setup for what's going out in the stream, which is kind of, if there was a main mix, that would be good to see as well, which is obviously, if you look at the live stream setup studios, you can see that. But I've also got this preview laptop, which is going through some stuff, so there we go. And as for the preview laptop, this is the YouTube live stream live control room. This is where I clicked start on earlier. You see, I think that one says no data because I wasn't actually pushing any streams to it, because it's the cool thing about when you're live streaming, you're actually pushing the source feed to it first before you actually click start streaming. So it makes sure your ingest stuff is I say ingest, it's basically, I was talking about how Wirecast interacts with encoding. When you've encoded a thing, the stuff it's sending to is an ingest server. So you can, once it's all going to an ingest server, YouTube's like, yep, this is fine, quality's good and fantastic, and if it's not, it'll throw some errors at you, and basically you preview it, make sure it's running fine, and then you click start streaming, which is a bit different. So say if you're using something like open broadcast software, which a lot of people use for gaming and Twitch and stuff, once you click start streaming, you're just going, there's no preview to that. So it acts like a little nice buffer of quality control in between, so that's cool. What else have we got? And these fabulous pictures I took. This is this one, which is going. Oh wait, sorry. I just realised I made this large hoo-ha about the control laptop without actually showing you the picture. I forgot to click enter. Well, there you go. That's what that looks like. But to be honest, if you've got a YouTube channel, by all means, go click on the live events, set one up, and just have a go at it. You can. The great thing about YouTube's platform is that it's easy to set up. It's kind of made to be like slightly foolproof. I say that some people still get confused, and that's no disrespect to them really. It's just how they sort of take things in. I mean, it's easy for me to say because I'm quite technically minded. So there we go. As we're going to go to this picture again, this is just the studio setup. I apologise for the slight potato quality in this. Fortunately, my phone camera wants to not be good anymore. I'm just going to be polite about that. So that's where I'm set up basically. As you see, as an encoding machine, my preview one, and a TV, which is my fallback system. That's cool. Okay, what we got here is actually 3 encoders I've got left. The sort of tower thing on the right that actually has 2 PCs in it running as encoders. Again, both with Wirecast. I'm sending a video feed into them to use some Blackmagic gear or routing it around. Yeah, and obviously there's a laptop which I'm actually using as source 1 or view 1. I'm actually sending the pure camera feed to view 1, which is that right now. So so yeah, that's basically the sort of basics of the setup right now. I've got going through 4 machines, which are 4 encoders. I'm going to just switch this back to Minecraft because everyone knows Minecraft. It's fantastic. So come back to camera 1, viewpoint 1. Give you a couple of seconds, let it buffer, and back hopefully. Some people go as far as to say back in the room. Yeah, it's the same room, so we haven't actually left, but it's fine. Hello. Right. Just taking a quick sip of tea because I'm talking all the time and my throat's just like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be antisocial, talking. Who are you? But it seems natural making sound. It's great when I'm video editing, like when I'm actually reducing everything, because I've managed to recognise what my looks like in the sound wave, so I can just clip that bit out easily. It's pretty cool. But no, we're live again. So yeah, this is it. This is YouTube multi-camera live streaming, and I hope you get a basic gist of this. I hope so much, because obviously I'm not the best person in the world probably explain this, but I'm trying to be friendly about it, a bit more casual, a bit like hey and stuff. But I'm sure there's probably some videos out there which is probably some even more technical guy being like, hello, this is YouTube and this is the live streaming, and you click this button on this, which is probably the complete opposite to Apple's promo videos, where it's a pure white background, and we're like, we're going to show you the most amazingly designed thing ever. It's like so form of functionality and CNC milled aluminium. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And I've got like a royal degree, so I know all that shit, and Steve Jobs, and shit like that. I kind of went off a tangent there, I apologise. What's the point I was making? There's no explanations about this, so I hope you find this interesting. The point we're here is that I wanted to talk about was different perspectives in gaming and stuff. So again, I'll make the point, if you look on YouTube for multi-camera live streamers and stuff, the main easy ones you pick up, easy to find, are multi-camera game streams. So fingers crossed, once YouTube by Twitch, if that actually goes ahead properly, I hope it does, they'll bring this platform across and we can see more exciting things. So probably won't happen for like, I don't know, a year or something, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, hope you found this interesting. I keep saying hope a lot. There we go. This is one of the things I cut out. It's mental. I'm gonna keep making that point. But cool. Yeah, there we go. It's a live stream. Enjoy it. Cool. And just to be awkward about this now, I'm going to say this is actually the end, but I'm just going to go click on this laptop a little bit more just to make sure everything's fine. Because I make a note of some details which I could only do when it's live. Because it's just me doing this solo. It'd be great if I had someone else doing it in the background. So, yeah, I guess I could entertain you with a song whilst I'm doing this. What's a decent song people could enjoy? Oh, my mind's got a blank now. Shit. Yeah. I want to be like Daisy, as in the name, not the game. To follow up with, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy. All for, is it likes or loves? Loves are you? I don't know. New best new text document. This on rich text formats. URLs. There we go. Let's open that. Why is it opening Word? You piece of shit. Fucking laptop, I swear. It's my own personal laptop. Son of a bitch. I was supposed to be singing music right now because I can't actually do proper music because of content ID. It will just kill the stream and everything. Let's just click allow for a moment. Okay, so we've got the main one, which will just Control C and Control V. Singing. I really don't know what else to sing now. If I'll be honest, I'm gonna let you in a secret now because we've gone in sort of like extras towards the end. I'm hoping everybody else has sort of stopped watching. I actually have a secret desire that would. I wish I could actually sing. Basically, I think this comes out of the fact that I mumble and stutter quite a lot, which I know doesn't mean much because you can see, was it Gareth Gates or Will Young? He used to like stutter like fucking crazy. I mean, he could sing fantastic, but I'm sure if we're training, I could sing myself. But it's kind of like the thing for me is I haven't got the breath for it per se. I run out of breath basically, as sometimes some people may notice now and again. So I'll just keep talking lots and lots and never breathe and carry on. I am actually going to have to. Let's just click on. Let's go back. The downside is, I guess if I could sing, I might end up going on some talent show one day. That's not ideal. That would be kind of awkward, I think, everybody watching. And yeah, there we go. What I was just doing now is copying all the URLs to sort of have a log on it because it's just good to sort of back up these sort of things because once YouTube does stop, it will save each individual camera view as its own video. So I think I mentioned earlier. So I make a backup of those so I know where to go, what I'm looking at. And I will just click save. Wicked. Cool. And that's it, I do believe. An important thing for you when you are streaming through YouTube is to click stop streaming on YouTube live control room first and then join coders because sometimes it can go a little bit crazy. Okay, cool. Bye, everybody. Trying to fill time stuff. 20 minutes, that's not that bad.